Hi everyone. I hope that everyone did okay with the first perspective lecture. We briefly talked about 1-point and 2-point perspective, and then we did some exercises to really try to understand 1-point perspective. And so today we're going to look at 2-point perspective, but I thought just to change things up a little bit in the way that we're approaching gathering this information, that I'd do a little different today. So in the reading module, I am including a PDF from a book called How to Draw What You See. It's a super good book, and you could probably find it on Amazon for not very much money. And it is fairly long, what I put in here. However, I want you to read through at least the beginning of it, hopefully all of it, because you want all this information. But so it starts out talking about the foundations of perspective and understanding your eye level. It moves on to talk about how to draw cubes, and then give some neat examples of some simple objects. What it doesn't show on here are the vanishing point lines, but hopefully after you read about 2-point perspective, you can see how they would work, like so. I'm gonna do a little exercise in a minute off camera with it, just trained on my hands, but to explain this. And then after it goes through the drawing cube objects, it does move on to drawing cylindrical objects, and that's the part that's kind of extra and doesn't necessarily stick right with the 2-point perspective part, but it's really interesting. So if you feel overwhelmed, maybe wait to read it later, but if you want the information, it's here. And we've kind of talked about this. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning when we were drawing basic shapes, and I included it because it just kind of shows how this perspective sense goes through all of the different parts, but it's kind of cool how it breaks everything down for you. So I'll include this PDF of this book, and then like I said, in a minute I'm going to do a real short exercise where we're just going to kind of explain how the 2-point perspective cubes come together, and then that's it. It'll be a fairly short project for 2-point perspective right now, but then we'll pull it all together and we'll make a little rendering of all of this stuff here in a minute. Okay, we will see you soon. I can't wait to see all your projects. I've been enjoying seeing them come in. Okay, talk to you later.